What's up, YouTube? It's your boy CP, and today we're back with a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A. I got these questions off of Tellonym. I can't even speak today. Tellonym. It's an app where people can send you random questions and you can answer them, and you can post the answer either on your story on Instagram or Snapchat. Well, I've been doing, there's a couple of them that I really like, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna save that for my next Q&A video. So here we are. I'm looking at them on my phone, or my other phone, my old one, little iPhone 7. But yeah. So the first question is, do you think a partner, oh, I read that wrong. Do you think a partner's secret should be kept after a breakup? I mean, yeah, because even though y'all broke up, I feel like if you made a promise, you should keep it no matter what. So you'd say, like, I promise I won't tell anybody. You should be held to that promise and not tell anybody that secret, no matter how big or small it is, or even if it's not relevant. Because there have been secrets that I've been told, and like if I told somebody now, it wouldn't matter because it's all either the secret's been out or it doesn't apply anymore. I still won't tell anybody because I was told, like, yo, don't tell nobody this, don't tell them, like. So yeah, I don't have a lot of secrets, but just sometimes people tell me personal things, so I try to keep my word. And if it was something serious where I felt like I had to tell somebody, I would. But other than that, nah. All right, next question is, what is something you ate? I said again, read that wrong. What is something you are certain you'll never experience? Something I'll never experience. That's a very good question. I'm not sure. Because it's hard to say what's something that you think you'll never experience, because you never know what's in the future. So that's a really good question. Something I'll never experience. I can tell you one thing. I thought I'd never experience snow in Texas, but if you look outside right now, it's wild. But something, I'll just say this. I think I'll never experience the Browns winning the Super Bowl. I think that's the only thing I can think of right now, is the Browns winning the Super Bowl. Because I don't think because it's taken them way too long to try to even get anywhere close. So I don't think I'll ever see that ever in my life. All right. Next question is, when are you going to get a girlfriend? Yo, who trying to play me? Leave me alone, guys. I'm working on it, because y'all know I've been single for like 2 years now. Yeah, about 2 years. What's crazy is now, the more I think about it, like, we're really coming up on the 2-year anniversary of me making this channel. But anyway, yeah, I'm working on it. I actually just recently started talking to this one girl, so we'll see how that goes. But next is, what's more important, love or money? Well, I feel like love, only because, and I know this is going to sound corny or cliche, but they say that love brings wealth in other ways than physical money. And I agree with that. I'd rather have love and a little bit of money than a lot of money and no love. So that's just the type of person I am. Because money, they say money can't buy happiness. So I'm gonna have to go with love. It's more important. Okay, next question is, how much time do you spend with your friends? I spend about every day with my friends at this point, but when you're in the Army, you don't really have coworkers, even though that's kind of what they are. You have what's called battle buddies, which is basically your equals, or they might be a rank or two ahead of you, but overall they can still be friends with you. So my friends, my battle buddies, I spend every day with them, and ever since I got for it, they've been awesome. So like I'm glad I met them. So yeah, that's a shout out to all my battles. So yeah, I love hanging out with them. All right, next is, how much time do you spend with your? Oh wait, I just read that one. What makes you laugh the most? Honestly, any of the Friday movies. I was actually watching all 3 of them last Friday. Ironically, I was watching Friday on Friday. But what happened was, since with the snow in Texas and all, everything shut down, so I didn't have to go in. So I was just in my room, just watching the Friday movies, and I was dying. I watched all 3 of them, but they was so funny because Chris Tucker kills me, John Witherspoon killed me, R.I.P. John Witherspoon. But yeah, that show is hilarious. All right, what was the last TV show you watched? I was watching TV earlier. What was the last thing I watched before I turned it off? Well, no, it was Static Shock because I recently got HBO Max. I found out that was on there, and so like I just been binge watching the entire series because like sometimes when you post a good show that I haven't seen in forever, I gotta binge watch it and relive my childhood because man, that boy Static Shock. And it's like what's crazy is like now that I'm older, I understand the concept of it and like what each episode is really about because a lot of the episodes they hit on certain topics. Like one of them had a brief moment about racial profiling, which it is a real thing, and like I never would have thought that would have been in a kids show like Static Shock, but it is. There was talk about the violence between guns and gangs. There's a bullying episode which was like real powerful. It's like, yo, you need to pick up on the signs. You need to speak up if you see something, which I highly encourage. But yeah, honestly, if you want to go watch a good show, even though it may be a cartoon, so you might watch like the first episode too and be like, oh, this is for kids, this is for kids. But if you like actually get into it, you'll understand. All right, next question is, what's something you wish you could forget? Oh, senior year, I was a kicker because of the starting kicker, he was injured. So since I was kicker my freshman and sophomore year, they had me do it. So one game against Newark High, I had a kickoff, ran back, and I was like the last man in defense. And if I was fast enough, I probably could have made the tackle. But that was probably the most embarrassing thing like in my football career is letting that kick return touchdown. And like I like to this day, I just look back at that sometimes and just be like, yo, like I can't. I still sit there and just be like, man, I can't believe I messed up. I let my team down because that wasn't the score that won them the game. However, it gave them a lead and it gave them momentum. And when they have momentum, that's when they start playing better. So I took that. Not only I took that loss, like I took full responsibility for that loss, but I also took that loss personally because I felt like it was my fault. And yeah, my teammates, especially Quan and Justin, they was like, bro, like it's not even my fault because it was a whole team effort. We lost as a team, but I just feel kind of responsible because honestly, I really don't know what would have happened if I had made that tackle. Like that could have changed everything. Like if I had made that tackle, then maybe they don't score. Maybe we get the ball back and we drive down the field and get the lead back. I don't know. But that's something I've tried to not really dwell over, but I tried to learn from it. And ever since that, I've gotten faster. Like today, if I was in that situation, I could definitely make that tackle. But senior year, I wasn't as fast as I am now. So lesson learned, speed kills. So always make sure you're at your top speed. Next question. What is your dream car? I feel like I've said this before. Ford Mustang. I really want a Ford Mustang. That's kind of why. I don't want to say that's why I joined the Army, so I could just get a car. I'm not that selfish. However, I knew when I joined, one day I'll be able to get that car. So, I mean, hopefully I can get it sooner rather than later. All right. Do you go on dates often? I'll put it to you this way. The last date I was on, you could go to a restaurant without a mask. That was the last time I was on a date. I'll let you guys interpret that any way you want. But that was the last time I went on a date. Was when it was okay to go outside without a mask. And this was well before the toilet paper and hand sanitizer shortage. So guys, just let that sink in. Just let it sink in. All right, final question. If you could be one superhero, who would you be? I think I'm about to say this because I've been watching the show so much. But Static Shock, because I feel like the electrical powers are like really cool, and he's a black youth, and he's a lot, to me at least, he's a lot more relatable than Spider-Man. However, I will say this: if I wasn't watching Static Shock currently, I feel like the superhero I would choose would be Spider-Man. Because as a kid, I always wanted to be Spider-Man. I always loved the web slinging, the wall crawling, all that. So I feel like either Spider-Man or but right now I would definitely say Static Shock. But man, I was watching that show. I was like, I forgot how good the show was. So when I saw HBO Max, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to binge watch this. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you leave a like. Comment below any questions you got for me. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I'll talk to you guys next time.